guys, we're here. Sorry, my hair. Y'all, if you're new here, let us know that you're new here. So glad you could be here. You guys, what do you think about navy blue and bright pink? Are you loving it as well? I didn't have anything that was like black. I do have a tea towel that's black, so I could use that and see how it looks. But you know what? I'm kind of loving the hot pink and the navy blue together. All right, and you guys know who have been watching me. You know I've been on this farmhouse blue color, so you know I've got to use the blue. Okay, so let me go ahead and get this live sent over to the broadcast channel real quick to let my friends know I am live. But you guys, down below there's a pinned comment. Down here it says comment shop for the link to shop the items today. If you click on that little bubble or comment, it will have a link to my broadcast channel, okay? And that's where I send all of my info, my lives, my things like that. So just make sure you're in it. It's free. I only send messages. It's not like a group message thing. So anyways, all right. Let's get through this as quickly as I can. I have been pretty busy today, and I'm starting to go downhill. I am getting tired. So, we are going to, first, we're going to do the words up across the top, okay? So I'm going to set my ink mat down, and I'm going to press my apron across here. And then I'll probably get to this first part down here as well, and then we'll move it around if we need to. Ta-da! Okay, so we are going to do the I Run This Rodeo again because, well, you guys, it's a rodeo season here. It's about to be Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo in March. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another fun little rodeo project, but this one's gonna be an apron. Okay. So we will put this up here. And I think we're gonna do this part in the bright pink, okay? That neon pink color. It is brand new. And it's only available this month, okay? So if you haven't gotten it, definitely get it. Hi, everybody. Been watching from your bed. That's okay. I would be too. I would be too. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, Terry. Let's see. We've got Marcy, Catherine, Lisa, Sharon, Maud. Hello, ladies. This is so pretty. Do you guys remember when we did all bright pink? This is the dream car, but in ink. Do you guys remember when we did all of the Halloween stuff in that bright pink? I loved it. Smells a little funny, but it's not like the normal inks. But I think it's because it's neon. All right, so let me find a mini squeegee. Ooh, it's supposed to start soon. Goodness. All right, let's hope that this turns out bright. It's a little bit thinner than my normal inks. So far, that is what I feel. So maybe I'll actually have to put this on some white and some black, and let's see like what is the difference. How does it look on all the different colored textiles? I was looking for a black shirt, but of course I couldn't find one. So I think I know I have a dark gray one. So I may do that one. Not tonight, maybe tomorrow if I can find my shirt for tomorrow. But this month's color of the month is in ink. So Some of you guys have been wanting more ink colors. Make sure you grab this one, because the ink, I've never had to replace any of my inks. My inks have all been good since I started almost 5 years ago. Well, I mean, I've run out of some, so I did have to get more, but I've never had to like revive any of them. When my jar of white ink gets a little low, I do have to spray a little bit of water in it because I feel like it gets a little thick. But other than that, still works. I've got it all over my hands, so I'm trying not to touch anything. And I'm going to try and go back over this. With like a second coat in hopes that it'll make it a little bit more vibrant, because it doesn't look super bright on, and I think it may just be this material, you guys. But remember, ink does take a while to dry, so I am able to take my time on this right before I completely remove it. All right. So, oh, you know what? Hold on, let me grab my wipes. Whoops. Knocked over some stuff there. Okay, let's see. Hi. Yes, all the black and pink Halloween. I know, right? Yes, pink and gray is really cute together too. Hi. All right, how many of you guys have your Dream Car ink already? Did you get it yet? Or have you ordered it, right? Have you ordered it? Have you used it? Those are my two questions to you. Have you ordered it and have you used it? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, pull that on up. Looks good. I'm gonna spray it with some water. You just got yours today. It's ordered, hasn't arrived. I wonder. I was like, I wonder if I could put this like inside here to get the edge of this side. I may do that for this one. Just to get over here. To flatten it out just a little bit, because I do have some wrinkles in here. So maybe if I do this side first, and then I can scoot over that little piece. Now I did cut that little piece out of, I don't know, it was probably, I'm like trying to think of the size. That might have been the big one. I don't know. Maybe it was the 18, but yeah, maybe it was the 18 by 18 cut in half. I don't know. I could measure it and let you know. Got mine yesterday, haven't used it. Ordered, it's coming Friday. Okay, so I think we're gonna use white though for the bottom half of this. And you guys, you know we liked the way this looked last time, so we might as well use it again. And I liked this pattern more than the bigger one, but we could try the other one. I haven't even used the other one yet because I like this one a lot better. But, you know, I should show the other one some love and okay. Oh, this fits pretty much almost seam to seam. Almost. We can just press that down. Okay, and let me see. There's a little section right here. I might see if I could put one of these smaller ones in there. Put that smaller one in there in hopes that it'll kind of keep it flat a little better, okay? Let me see. 3 days, 3 orders. I need to ban myself from CC for a while. Got my package from you last night. Ready to make some few Valentine cards. Yay, I'm glad you got it. Sorry about that too. Oh my goodness. Sorry it took me so long to get it to you. For your awareness ribbons, yes. It'll be a great color. Because I like the way that you put it on the phone case, the club phone case. Those looked good. And now you can put this one on t-shirts, right? I can see my ink went through the silk screen there. It was just lifted up. So just when you're going through it, just be kind of careful. Oh, it's smeared all in there too. It's lifted. The silk screen is not completely flat. So that may be another reason why I prefer the other one. This one I feel like has too big of the spots. So it's not enough silk screen laying flat, right? There's more clear space than there is green space. And when you have more clear space, it's real hard for your transfer to stick to your surface. And if you're using a fabric like this, I don't even know what this apron fabric is called. It may be like a nylon kind of fabric. I don't even know. I could look and see if it has a tag, but the transfer doesn't like to stick to it really well. And so if it lifts at all, that ink goes right in between there. So you have to be careful on pressing. And it helps if you go from the outside in to help kind of press your transfer down around, like seal it around the outside of that design. But I kind of couldn't do that early on because I didn't know it was gonna bleed that bad. So I didn't try to do it that way. I didn't try and change it. All right, so we've got that part done. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. I'm gonna have to wash it because, like I said, it did bleed quite a bit over here on this side. So if I lay it back down, it's gonna get everywhere, okay? So let me pull this off. I will clean it. We'll do the next section. You can't really tell, to be honest with you. You can't even tell because of the pattern itself, but it did bleed. All right, let me move this a second. And let's bring this over here. Yes, the peanut collection is part of the chalk collection, you guys. The peanut gallery, they will be available next Thursday, February 20th, to purchase. But I will give you guys all the details next Wednesday, all right? Next Wednesday, the 19th, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can catch the replay if you don't catch it live. But I will be doing some giveaways live, so if you do show up, that would be awesome. You will have a chance to win some Happy Mail. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I actually created an event earlier today with Snoopy and his friends, because Chalk is releasing some cute transfers with them on it. Where did my napkins go? Let me see if I have a napkin handy. Because, you know what? I think I took the roll with me. And I didn't take it out of my bag yet. All right, so let's clean this one too. How do you go about selling them at a vendor event? You can sell them. Chalk is has a license with them, so you can sell the. I mean, are you talking about like finished pieces? We can chat a little bit more about finished pieces if you want to, and then I can get clarification on certain things as well. All right, I tried to lay that down without actually having a place to straighten it out here. Normally I would be able to lay the whole thing down and then press it on, but limited on space right now. Yeah, finish and maybe an ink kits, yeah. We can chat about it, and then I can ask whatever questions just to get clarification on that for you. But that's usually where people sell the majority of their licensed stuff anyway, in person. Online is a different story, but I don't know how the license works for them, so I'll ask that. All right. So we have cleaned it. Now we're gonna go back over and do the rest of it. Hopefully it won't bleed too much so I can do both sections, but let's try it. Oh, do I remember which side? I think it was like this. Yes. All right, I'm also going to remove my hand in here, try and release it. Got it on my arm. It's all good. Oops. I'm making a mess. All right, here we go. You're welcome. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get this all done without having to clean it again. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure this part up here, which is the part that I'm gonna have to reuse, I'm going outwards in, okay? Outwards in, so that way it doesn't bleed again. Because again, it's like whenever you press down on the green and then pull it into the silk screen, you're kind of just sealing it, and the ink almost acts like a temporary glue and holds it down, which is kind of nice. Gives you a little bit of a wiggle room. There we go. Was able to do those much better. Okay. Let's come down here. Might have been a little off on placing it back down, unless the hem on the bottom is just sewn. Maybe it is. It may be the it may be the apron. It's just a little off. It's okay. It's still gonna be cute. Almost done. And then we are just going to replace our transfer over this outside section and do this little bit right here. Okay. All right. Family is doing good. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Letitia. Okay, let's pull this on up. Okay, and then I'm going to pull our apron over a little bit more, just so we can get the last bit of this. It's just this little teeny tiny bit here. like I said, I'm just gonna try and place it down, and let's see if we can just do the rest of this here. It might bleed a little bit. We're gonna do our best. Okay, a little bit of bleeding there. I think it's just because it's the edge. The edge is always a little bit difficult. So, it's fine. Okay, done. Let me wipe that off, and let me close up my ink so I don't accidentally throw an elbow in it, because that could definitely happen. Okay, we're gonna wash this. I've got my board eraser here. So if you decide that you want to make it this apron, or if you want the apron itself and you don't want the designs on it, that's fine. You can go to my chalk site, okay? You can comment shop, and then you'll go to shop with me, and you'll go to my chalk site. And the apron will be under surfaces, or you can type an apron on that, on my website itself, and it should pop up for you. It only comes in navy, but they are available still. And it was actually part of one of our club transfers. I think the club from like, what, maybe October or something. It came with a pumpkin pie. It was the pumpkin pie transfer. But it's just the apron. There's no transfer with it. But extras are available. All right, and then this is called cow print. Comes with 2 different prints here. And then the one where it says I run this rodeo, that one is called Giddy Up. Okay, and both of these are size C transfer, so you can find them under transfer stencils. And then you can just scroll through them to check out all the other stuff, or you can go to size C, as in cow, and they'll be there. Okay, so those are the 2 that I used. And if you are new, all of these things are reusable, okay? So you can get the design that you like, and you can make a ton of them, okay? So with that same thing, I actually made this bag. And then we just put some tape and we actually painted that tide colored line on it. So that one was fun. I will need to heat set it. So let me bring this back over. Here is how it came out. It does say I run this rodeo, but I personally think it's a little hard to see that I run this, like that part right there. So I'm wondering, what if I did it in white and then did it with the ink on top of it? So you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna try that, but I'm gonna let it dry overnight. I don't wanna heat set it if I'm gonna line it back up, because whenever you heat the material, it tends to shrink just a little bit. So all of your design will be a little off, okay? So I'm gonna let it dry overnight. I'm gonna put the transfer back on. I'm gonna do white ink. I will let it dry, and I'll probably in the evening, I'll put it back on and do the hot pink again, and then I will heat set it. Okay? But doesn't it look cute? I think it's cute. It's a little half apron. I mean, obviously you can't really see it because of my table, but I think it's adorable. It is adorable. I want to see what the pink looks like though on a canvas material. So look, I'm going to put something on this one. Bright pink, okay? And let's see what it looks like, because that's what it looks like on the navy. I love it, but I want it to be a little bit brighter. Or I could just let it dry and do a second coat tomorrow. Maybe I could try that and see how that goes. All right. Let me see. Wait, do I have another small one? Or do I need to try and take this one out? All right. I took this one out. I'm gonna put that in there so it stays still for me. All right, what shall we put on this bad boy? Shall we put some chickens? Let's put some chickens, why not? Do you mean leave Rodeo in Dream Card? I love these chickens, you guys. I love chickens, just chickens in general. They're my favorite. What did I do with the clean one? Well, this is bright. So remember, this is Dream Car, and this ink, this bright pink ink, you guys, is only available this month, but you do have to qualify for the order. So just make sure you add all the things to your cart that you need, and if you're not sure what you need, you can send me a message, like if you are new, and I can definitely help you out. Let me know what it is that you liked, and I can put together a little cart link for you. That way all you have to do is click it and pay. And I'll put everything in there for you that you need to get started. If you like to do it yourself, what I do recommend, you need a squeegee, which is your applicator, right? So under accessories, you'll need a squeegee. I like the mini squeegee, and personally, I would get at least 2 or 3. And you can cut one of them in half if you wanted to have a little bit smaller option. I also love the multi-tool, which is, it's like a little pin. It's a little bit bigger than this. It's the multi-tool. It's wider, but it's like half the size of a mini squeegee, but you have more control over it. And then the detail tool is a little bit smaller too. So both of those tools are awesome. You definitely want to grab you some board erasers, because that's what I use to clean all of my stuff with. And then transfer and ink or paste, right? Look how bright this is. That is a bright pink, y'all. Holy moly. That is a bright pink. So I love it on the lighter surface. And ink does need to be heat set, okay? So this does need to be heat set. I'm gonna let them dry overnight, and I'll heat set them all tomorrow. Canvas material, I usually do at 300 for 30 seconds total, but I do it in 10-second increments. Same thing for the apron. I'll probably drop it and leave it at that 300 and do 10-second increments just to prevent any burning on the material. The chickens are adorable, aren't they? love them. Okay, so typically this is how I put them back on the transfer. I roll it on up, I line up the corners, put my fingers down, and I just roll it on out. Okay. And then once that is all done, I will put it back in here because sometimes the corners like to roll up a little bit. And so I like to put it back in here so they don't catch on the transfer underneath it or on top of it. So it's back in here, it's safe. I lay them flat. You can hang them too. Either way is okay. We could definitely let this dry, and then on the other side, we could put like a saying or something on it. But I am loving that. It's always crooked. Pink chickens. I think we would only see that if we're drinking. That's funny. So much easier. Oh, I know. Whenever you're rolling it up. Good. Hi, doing good. I know. The pink chickens are awesome. I love them. Who would have thought pink chickens would look cute? So some other things. Oh, let me tell you guys. If you like Target, or if you happen to be at Target, I found these dish towels at Target. It's $5 for the two, but it comes in white and in like a vanilla color with this cute little trim at the bottom, but they're blank. So this is what I was going to put my transfer on for today. I originally was going to do like some type of kitchen one, but I couldn't figure out which one I wanted. And I didn't really want this. I wanted this more on a t-shirt. So I didn't want to do that one, but I couldn't really figure out what I wanted on these. But I did get a few sets, so we'll see. Maybe I'll actually bring out some of my Halloween stuff and do the hot pink for the Halloween. I don't know. Winter, winter chicken dinner. Oh, that's funny. I should. Yes, we used to get colored chickens all the time around Easter. I'm sure it wasn't good for the poor chickens, but they were adorable for pictures. Oh, excuse me. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna let both of these dry. So if you're just popping on, we did both of these tonight. This is actually the same color as that, but I'm gonna let it dry and I'm gonna do a second coat. I wanna see what a second coat would look like first before I try to do white, let it dry, and then pink on top of it. I kinda just wanna see what a second coat would look like, right? So, may take a little bit longer to actually do that apron, but I'd rather find out for you guys, and then if you absolutely love it, then you can do it. I do love that pink for Halloween. It's just different and I like it. It's their favorite season. Yeah. Yep, for sure. Okay, guys, I am going to jump off. If you have a cutout box, they should be shipping. What is today? Tuesday? I want to say Thursday the latest. If we can get them picked up around 4 p.m. tomorrow, they'll go out tomorrow. But if the UPS guy comes early, then they'll probably be Thursday. Okay? It's my fault. Being away all last week, Robert had Grayson and he couldn't. He wasn't able to work and get all the things done. So, anyways, we are finishing up that stuff. I am cutting your personalized tags. Okay, so that's getting done. I did all of that today. And your sneak peek for next month. That's the last thing that we've got to add in there. And they will be boxed up. Okay? Is making a taco to put the transfer in and out of the sleeve. Yes, that, and an ink mat on the inside of the t-shirt, flipping it inside out, setting it down, and then flipping it back. That has been great. That has definitely been great. Yes, me too, Terry. I think tomorrow I should be able to do one of the pieces from the box because you guys only have until February 15th to get this cutout box. So I'll probably do one tomorrow just to give you guys like a color scheme. Something. Yes, I put the peanut info up in an event. So just go to my page and there is an event. I will pin it. Oh, it says I can only pin 6 items at a time. Of course. Oh, let me take this one off. This one was a live sale. That doesn't need to be there. All right, I have pinned it to the very top of my page, so it should be there for you. Okay. Yay! All right. Okay, well, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and go live early tomorrow, you guys. Just because tonight was a little bit later than I wanted. But I teach step tomorrow night. So I'm gonna try and go live early, okay? If I can do about a 12 or a 1 o'clock live, I'll be live then. If not, I may try for like 3:15 because that's when Robert goes to get Riley, and that'll give me about an hour to do a live if he takes Grayson with him. So I don't know, just make sure you're in the broadcast channel and I will send the message out, you guys. You can always catch the replay again. But anyways, have a great rest of your evening. If you're not in the broadcast channel, down here below it says comment shop for the link. If you click on that comment, it'll have the link to the broadcast channel for the alerts, okay? So just click that and join it, okay? All right, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.